And with Boone catching, it's Mike Witt on the mound. And
he says it's one of the best curveball he's ever seen, and Gene's been in baseball many, many years.
3-2 pitch is hit on the ground to the right side and backhanded by Gritch, who goes to Witt covering. And with Joyner in the hospital and Hendrick in right field, that's not a bad play. Got fisted, grounded down to second, and with Gritch moving toward the ball, it's Witt again who covers first base. So Bobby looks good on one play, then some confusion on the other, but he's bailed out by Witt. Toward Downing, and a more conventional type play. Boston gone in order. We played a half, Red Sox nothing, and the Angels coming up.
I think the key thing, though, when you look at the line score, is that he did not walk anybody, and that's something you don't want to do in Fenway Park. You don't want to do on the roads.
2-1 pitch. Grounded down to Barrett at second base. And there's one away. Marty Barrett. Barrett's the kind of guy, he's having that type of series where you get to watch him play every day, and with all of the big names in Boston. And to center field, and Armas fades. 2 gone.
Of course, a question in everybody's mind is, can Bruce Hurst come back with only 3 days rest for the first? We said trying to hit it out of the stadium, not just out of the park. And once that happens, you go to 2 strikes, you just become a contact hitter.
Ooh, just inside. Hurst wanted the call. Two and 2 the count. Downing goes, pitches high, throw is there. And on the 2-2 pitch, Brian Downing is running. The sensei takes, and Gedman guns down Downing.
Another look at it. I don't believe it's a very good, rather feeble swing from Jim Rice. You don't see that very often. The reason for that is the curveball in the first pitch. It just sets up the fastball.
And hit into right field for a base hit. Not your quintessential Jim Rice base hit, but he'll take it.
That's what has made him that.
And down he goes, so Baylor strikes out. And as McNamara told Don Drysdale during the pregame show, everybody talking about the pitching, but the big problem is space. So let's see what the Red Sox do with Jim. They send him, and it's called strike 3, and he's trapped, but he does get back. He was going and stopped, and the throw went down to second. And Burleson had no play back to first base.
What makes Witt so tough is he's unpredictable. You really don't know what to look for. He almost throws the fastball right by Gedman. Just hits the top half of the ball.
And then it's ripped down the line in right field and into the corner, and gone! A home run for Gedman. One pitch after Witt nearly had him struck out. Gedman lashes one down the line and out of here. And we pointed out that Gedman is a man who hit 2 home runs.
Throw the ball by him on the inside part of the plate, and Gedman was just a little bit better. I mean, he really stung that home run.
High fly ball, left center. Downing shielding his eyes, makes the catch. And the Red Sox are done, but Rich Gedman with a 2-run homer has made it Boston 2-0 on a home run by Gedman. Boston leads bottom of the 2nd inning. And Doug DeCinces with that home run in the 9th inning that got the Angel rally started. Drives one to center. Boy, is he swinging the bat well. And that one is off the fence on what turns out to be a catchable ball as it winds up next to Armas's glove, and a double. Got him. So Bobby Gritch is down on strikes, and up comes number 44.
What sets up this pitch? A forkball that Hurst doesn't make a good pitch on. Otherwise, he's just trying to hit the ball right back at Bruce.
Good breaking pitch. And no argument from Reggie. He got fooled on the pitch and knows it. Pitched sharply, but to Barrett, who cradles the ball and throws him out. So they squander a leadoff double by DeCinces. It's 2-0 Boston.
And he is going to make his way back to Washington. The Secretary of State continues to brief, but here is a brief portion from him which at least expresses the sentiments of him and, we assume, the President.
In the end, to compromise the security of the U.S., of our allies, and freedom by abandoning the shield that has held in front of freedom.
Mike Witt against Bruce Hurst in Game 5 of the 2-1 pitch. Chopped over the mound, charged by Schofield, who throws him out. So 3 grounders and a 1-2-3 inning. Red Sox gone in order. And at the end of 2.5, it's Boston 2 and California nothing. To deep left field, down the line into the corner, and it is gone. To the chorus who moves. It's 2-1. Hit his very first right-handed home run off Mike Mason a couple of weeks back, and then he did it again before the season was done off Mason. Base hit. And the Red Sox can't figure out how to get the bottom of the order out.
Run situation still.
Lays one down. Good bunt fielded by Hurst, has to hurry it and gets it there in time. As Barrett covers and Pettis goes to second. Rip caught by Boggs. Boom, boom, just like that. Just reflex, period. 3-2, 2 down. Fly ball to center field. And a lot of room for Tony Armas, and that's that. So they settle for Boone's leadoff homer, and after 3, Boston 2, California 1. Chopper, Witt, gloves, and underhand.
If you're sitting at home wondering what you do when you clinch it on Sunday and don't play till Saturday, I was thrilled. He wasn't very happy, but I apologized. Because it was an accident.
Got him on a breaking pitch. And Rice, who singled in the second inning, goes down on strikes, and that's number 3. Bobby Grich calls. And since Gedman's home run, Witt has retired 7 straight. Have hit him out. And it's 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Doug DeCinces drills one to left center field, but Rice flips the glasses down and makes the catch. He just missed it, but DeCinces swinging the bat very well the last 2 days.
See the slight smile on his face.
Down goes Grich. So Hurst goes 0-2 on him, then 3-2. And gets him swinging, and Grich ripped into center for a base hit. So a 2-out single up the middle for Jackson. And Jackson gets caught off first base. Reggie got caught leaning and couldn't get back, and that's the end of the 4th inning on a pickoff by Hurst. Down to short, Schofield to Grich. 1 away. Mike Witt has now retired 8 straight. Gedman at the plate with the 2-run homer. To center field, to left center. Pettis' speed can't catch up with that one, and it's off the fence, and it's Gedman who chugs into second with a double.
Well, he loves to hit here.
One out in the 5th. High fly ball to left field. Downing really fighting the sun, staggering and staying with it and making the catch. Sutter stepping all the way along. Bass did yesterday. I loved that bit. That was great. 0-2 pitch is grounded to the right side. Burleson stays with it over to Grich, and that's that for Boston. They strand Gedman, and at the end of 4.5, it's 2-1 Red Sox.
Successful half the time. Gets picked off. Been in the game 20-some years.
To shallow left field, Rice gets a very late start and makes the catch. And as Jim mentioned on the fly ball to Downing, hard to pick it up as it's on its way up. And Rice had to hesitate for a moment, saw it in the line, and out of here. And he hits one into left field for a base hit. And Boone is 8 for 16 in the series. And a man who's just as hot, Pettis, is coming up. Funny game today in the sense that
Get back to the base.
he's just tied his own record. To center and right to Henderson. And that's out number 2. So Boone remains at first, and now we go back to the top of the order, and Burleson, who has grounded out. 1-1 pitch. One hopper fielded by Boggs, and there's the 4th to end the 5th. 2-1 Boston into 5, and we'll be back returning to Anaheim after this from your local station. Hit into right field for a base hit. So Wade, who had grounded out twice, starts the 6th inning with a single.
Field just, as we said, try to get something started for the Red Sox. Leadoff batters make it much more difficult for the pitcher to pitch.
Barrett lays down a bunt, and it's a good one, and Witt tries to go to second and does, and Boggs can't believe the call. What a gamble by Witt, and it pays off for him, and McNamara comes out to argue. He is not going, and it's a little squibber. Witt fields again to second, in time there, and Witt helping himself for the 2nd consecutive play.
Yes, because he's a contact hitter. So you're right. Create a situation when you send a runner, moving the infielders.
Rice, it's a high fly ball to right field. Hendrick backs up and nonchalantly makes the catch. And that's that for Boston as they waste the leadoff single by Boggs. 2-1. The Red Sox trying to stay alive. The Angels trying to win the pennant. Liner caught by Owen. One shortstop lining to the other. One away. To center field, Henderson fades, but he's there. He has it. 2 gone. Hurst, 0-2 on DeCinces, who doubled off the wall and then hit one off the end of the bat in the air to left field. And this one is hit in the air to right center field and up the gap for extra bases. DeCinces will pull in at second with a double. Funny, he had a ringing double in the second, just missed his pitch. To center field and deep and carrying and gone. Boy, just off his glove for a home run. Henderson nearly made a spectacular catch as it deflects off his glove, and the Angels lead.
Ever seen played on teams that I played against or with, have an innate sense of where the wall is. You can take that extra step to the wall. You see Reggie go down for the third out.
So 2 runs, 2 hits.
So he likes the mound, he likes the environment.
Popped up. Burleson shielding, catching. 1 away.
As the game progresses, Al,
and that's popped up. And Boone has a play and has it. 2 down, and now the only man who has solved thus far today. And the way it's happened. Ripped into right field. Boy, he's got the secret, doesn't he?
well,
Homer,
again,
double, stinging single, and he's on with 2 out, and Henderson is coming up.
and if we let it go, because you do have a Donnie Moore standing behind you in the bullpen, a guy they've gone to all year long.
Down he goes with emphasis. And at the end of 6 1/2, 3-2 Angels. Out of the Boston bullpen as he picks up for Hurst. McNamara got 6 innings out of Hurst.
An opportunity to come back, and it's more difficult to pitch when you pitch infrequently.
Little squibber, tough play for Boggs. Bare hands, too late. Best chance would have been for Stanley.
If you want to add to your lead,
Highly
you would
likely.
think he'd be bunting.
And he does, and Stanley Fields looks at second, throws to first for the out. Barrett covers. Stanley knowing who was running. And Boone gets his typical tribute as he goes back to the dugout.
He's been able to do that in this series.
And Pettis is on.
And Stanley's been watching from the bullpen and knows that. 3-2, went with a palm ball and missed. So a little bit of respect for Mr. Pettis. Mets information guide, a computer, and Davey.
There's a chopper toward the middle and through off Barrett's glove. Being waved in is White. Pettis goes to third. Wilfong to second. White at second and Pettis at first. So White scores, Pettis is at third. Wilfong is at second. And Schofield now at first, and Brian Downing comes to the plate. He's walked and fly to center twice. The Angels are right on the verge of really breaking it open. They let him swing, and he lifts it to shallow center. Henderson comes racing in and makes the catch. Pettis tags, and the throw is offline. 5-2. Had he made that call, Mock would have managed the rest of this game from the runway. Nice stop by Boggs from his knees to Barrett for the force. But the Angels, who are known for little ball, play the ultimate little ball for 2 in the bottom of the 7th.
Good hitting ballpark. Walt Reniak, the batting coach, feels he'll right now 280 with about 15 home runs.
Into right center for a base hit and maybe more. Cut off by Pettis, and Greenwell stops it first with a long single.
This game constantly surprises you.
Hit sharply to short. Schofield to Wilfong to Grich. And what if Greenwell had gone to second base on McNamara? Half swing pop-up. Wilfong. Woo! He catches it, and the Angels are 3 outs away from the American League Pennant as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Saints win, Cards win, so do the Lions. to second. Barrett picks it up. We've seen this before, and the throw just did keep Buckner on the bag. But isn't it? And called strike 3, and no protest from Reg. Third time he's gone down on strikes today. 2 gone.
A perfect pitch from Bob Stanley right on.
A lot of people in New England field. Toward the middle, base hit. And Bob Boone comes up.
Defensively in the third game, in the fourth game, a great play on the double.
White goes on a pitch out. The throw is there in time. Boy, I tell you, things aren't coming up roses for the Red Sox, but remember that man, if you will, no matter what happens. Mr. Gedman. It's a pitch out, granted. Toward the middle and by the diving Schofield, who just missed it. And Buckner is really hurting. I mean, that's hobble with a capital H. Called strike 3. What a great pitch. So great, in fact, there's no beef from Rice.
Very close, just a little bit high. Rocky Road does a nice job of calling the ball a ball.
To left field, left center, and deep. Pettis goes back, leaps, and she's gone. And it's 5-4. Don Baylor hits one out. What a great series. Woo.
You bring in Lucas to face Gedman. We know he'll be in if Evans gets on.
Popped up. The sensei calls. 1 out to go.
The left field, so not an automatic out just because of the lefty versus lefty matchup.
Look out. Ooh, got hit on the hand on a pitch in on him. So Lucas comes in to face one guy because now you've got Henderson, and Gedman gets hit by the pitch. 9th inning, 5-4, tying run at first. This has been a wonderful game. Donnie Moore out of the bullpen to face Dave Henderson. To left field and deep, and down he goes back, and it's gone. Unbelievable. You're looking at one for the ages here. Oh, these games at Anaheim. Unbelievable. In the gap toward right center field, racing over his White, makes the catch on the run. But the Red Sox get 4 in the ninth on a pair of 2-run homers by Baylor and Henderson. And the Angels come up in the bottom of the ninth with Boston on top 6-5.
Donnie Moore 1 strike away last night. Same thing with Schiraldi. Bob Stanley needs 3 outs.
And a base hit to left center field, and Henderson has to chase it down to the gap, and the Angels have the tying run at first. Boom, boom, boom. A perfect day for Bob. Create that wavering shadow in front of home plate. Pettis lays down the bunt. Stapleton fields, throws to Barrett. They get the out. The tying run is at second, and Jones 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And Wilfong coming up. It is Sambito who comes out of the bullpen. The bullpen in the deep recesses, deepest, darkest left field, and you can't tell who's throwing down there. 5 at the bottom of the 9th inning. Hit sharply by Barrett for a base hit. Evans can throw. Jones is coming home. The throw home is there. No, he's safe. In this series, who is only eligible for the playoffs. Hit to right, base hit. Wilfong goes to third. The Pennant is 90 feet away. And it's a man who hasn't been out to the mound in 7 days and has pitched so sparingly in the last couple of months. So they're loaded up. Popped up, shallow right field. Wilfong is tagging, but it's just a shallow fly ball. Evans makes the catch, and they can't take the chance. 2 down. Gigantic out. Infield now goes back to normal depth. Outfield plays at normal depth. Broken bat caught by Crawford. We go to the 10th if you can take it. Is on. So Donnie Moore, who has been erratic this year, the ace of the bullpen last year.
By Mike Witt. So a lot of things can happen.
Barrett at the plate. Bunts toward first. Grich goes to second in time there. So Barrett lays it down, but the Angels execute perfectly, and Boggs is again thrown out. 9th inning comeback, and then Crawford to work out of it in the 9th inning. No matter what happens. The 1-1 pitch is toward the gap in right center for a base hit. Barrett around second on his way to third. The throw is there, but too late. Stapleton.
Hitting very well during the championship series, but .324 in the year.
And he hits a grounder to short, and Schofield shovels to second and back to first. Double play. Who's hitting to 1 million in his career, but it's
just a shade off the corner. Tried to cheat a little, didn't get the call.
3-2 to Jackson. Hit on the ground down to Barrett. Gathers it, throws him out. Got him. 2 down. Steve Crawford. Boy, this is why not only is this game, the whole game itself, so great, and
between the pitcher and the hitter.
And he walks Narron. So Narron carrying the pennant in his back pocket. Trots down to first base, and Gary Pettis having a great series. Narron goes. It's hit in the air to deep left field, right to the fence, and he makes the catch, and had to look down to make sure. And he got hit. And again, he's the all-time American League leader, so nothing new. 35 times during the regular season.
To expect that he may not throw very many quality breaking balls over.
Toward the middle, through, base hit. Taylor Short turn, holds at second. Pettis bluffs, throwing behind him, gets it back in. First and second, nobody out. At least the possibility thereof. And he's around to bunt. And he bunts in the air up the line, and it's a fair ball to Sensei Fields, and pulls Wilfong off, and everybody's safe.
Sox lead 7-6.
Shortstop. Got the run in.
Just to make it official for you, they've given Gedman a bunt single. Base hit. He's 4 for 4 today. And Romero hits one to deep left field. And Romero! And what a catch by Milne! And the runners have to get back. Hit sharply, great stop by Wilfong. Throws it out. Oh, sure. Just another routine play. But in the clubhouse, talked to all the reporters, and gets Wilfong here. And a lot of people talking about Giraldi's class act after the game. Two out.
It's again back to the fastball.
Popped up. Here comes Stapleton. Next plane to Boston.